recording video. Dimmed. Stop recording video. Button.
Hey guys, welcome to Doing It Blind, and this is like a simple, easy, fast tip for making garlic bread. I know for myself, let me go ahead and put these pieces of bread in the toaster. That way we can get that going while I'm talking to you. Basically, if you have a toaster and some bread, a little bit of garlic powder or granulated garlic, and of course either some coconut oil or butter, you can pretty much get away with making your own garlic bread. This way it's on toast or any kind of bread that you want to make it on. You can even use your oven if necessary, but if you're having a day where you just don't want to turn on the oven, the best result is to go ahead and use your toaster. Why not? And you just toast up your bread, to your liking, depending on whether you like it lightly toasted or dark toasted. Of course, I've got my butter here ready to rock and roll. I also have a little salt shaker with some granulated garlic. So, once I butter my bread, I'll be able to just sprinkle on some garlic onto the toast. You can also, if you want, you can also get a little container, and in that container take a couple tablespoons of coconut oil, butter of your choice, salted, unsalted. I think salted works best, but of course if you're watching your salt intake, you can always do unsalted. But I just prefer a little bit of salt in there, so I always use salted butter. I'm using the churn style butter. And there goes our toast. And so we just take it, and we're going to just gently spread our butter onto the toast. Nice and carefully. Of course, if you like lots of butter, you can always put tons of butter on there as well. Everybody's different. And then you take your second one. And again, you just spread a little bit of butter on there. And hopefully not wear the butter on your fingers. Then you have to lick your fingers. And then of course what I do with my little shaker is, because I'm trying to control how much I'm trying to put on my toast, I'll use my fingers and I'll use the shaker and I'll hold it and I'll sprinkle and move my fingers at the same time over my toast, so that I can feel exactly where that garlic is going on the bread. That just helps somebody who's blind kind of, enforce where that garlic is going on the bread, instead of sprinkling it all over the counter and everywhere else. And there you have it. You've got your instant garlic bread. But going back to what I was saying is, if you take your little container and take a couple tablespoons or even a whole stick of butter, depending on if you're using sticks or a tub of butter, you're going to measure out a couple tablespoons, mix it in with some garlic seasoning. And of course, the usual thing is to add parsley flakes, but you don't have to. It's one of those optional things. But parsley is a very beneficial thing to add to your garlic bread, because there's great benefits from parsley helping your digestive system. So I would probably recommend that, if you're having digestive issues. But you don't have to, per se. But if you're making spaghetti and you need something quick and easy and you just don't have the money for Texas toast and your pension pennies, there's nothing like garlic toast to just compensate for that garlic bread that you aren't putting in the oven. Thanks again for joining. Like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.
View file. Stop recording video.